Welcome, Trisha. It's good to
Thank
be
you.
here. And welcome everyone to Spirit River Podcast from the beautiful Louise River. I think we're at the end of the 4-day or 5-day rain wave that came through, and we're about to enter a nice phase of some very warm weather. And I found out it's going to be 90 degrees on Sunday, so I'm going kayaking. I'll send you videos. Well, welcome, Trisha. How was your week?
It was the week to accomplish things. So I went through my closets and got tons of stuff to move on for others and that. So I felt accomplished this week.
I did the same thing yesterday. I gave away a whole bunch of clothes, but I have this very strange karma ever since I was a little girl. The more clothes I give away, the more clothes I get. And it's not from shopping.
I was,
I know
I
you're,
was,
you're gonna think,
I,
okay, so you're
I
gonna
was
buy
just
more clothes.
thinking.
No, no, no. I just get given things. Like if I give
Mm.
something away, I swear it's triple. So bizarre. Well, I get this great
I
bargain.
love that. Honestly, that's like so lovely.
So, today I would like to speak about being grounded and frustration, anger, fear. As many of you know, I lived in an ashram and I was in India for quite a while. And what I noticed was quite interesting. There were, including myself, a lot of people that meditated many, many hours. Like, I meditated 11 years for 10 to 14 hours a day. And the result of that was that I really did not want to be here. I felt less and less connected to the earth. I wanted my eyes closed. I wanted to leave. I didn't want to deal with the day-to-day stuff. It was a nuisance to me, and I really didn't want to play on this earthly plane. But of course, when you make a contract, when you sign the contract to come to Earth, you have to learn to be here. And so today, I would like to share the story of what happened to me when I met one of my other teachers who taught me golden light meditation and emotional processing, and how that changed my life completely. I met someone in California that did a workshop, and I sat in the workshop, and I kid you not, the first meditation, I literally fell over and could not sit up straight. I would only get to my throat level to bring the energy through. So I was always going up and out, and he was bringing the golden light energy in. And when he gave me this example of how this is like a placid lake that you throw a rock in it, and what happens when you throw a rock into a placid lake, all the mud from the bottom comes up. And so that's exactly what happened. All of the years of this beautiful white light meditation was very powerful. Suddenly, this golden light, Christ light comes through and down, and boom, all of the stuff that I had not been dealing with suddenly came up. And I saw this in many of my fellow meditators that would go out into the world, drive in traffic, and suddenly completely lose it you know. And so my question today to Archangel Raphael is, how do we stay grounded in a world that wants to always pull us out of the body?
Dear ones, remember to validate your emotions. Each moment you are here to feel the blessing of what is around you. At times, there are places where you feel angry, afraid, where you're mad. Validate that for yourself without blame or shame, for you as you validate you, become a temple of honest awareness. And being honest in your awareness, especially within the gifts of emotion, for that is what the body blesses you with, this spectrum of emotion to really put your body, your holy temple, into the game of truly living in the place you call Earth. So validate those feelings and just share them out loud so your body can feel the hug that your mind registered you. And that will help to ground.
So, what happens if you get so overwhelmed with emotion and you're an introvert and you can't really share it out with I mean, there's so many people that cannot share that are going to watch this and say, I'm not gonna share that. Oh my God. Especially on the spiritual path, people always have to look, there's like this certain parameter that's set, to be a little bit placid in the middle. You can't really express yourself too much. That's what I found.
And yet, this body is meant to be expressed, but it can be validated to a plant that's in your home, or to a tree, or to a picture of your happy place. But saying it out loud, it doesn't have to be shouted, it can just be a whisper, gives that vibration to your body of your validating it's being seen, it's being heard, and truly being loved.
So you mean you don't have to just scream it out to a bunch of people?
You may if you feel, but no, most of the time it should be, even if you're washing your hands and just wanting to just validate, like feeling blessed for the moment, or angry because maybe the dog went took, pooped on your favorite, carpet. But these things of frustration are real, and your body holds a conduit with water to feel. It's a big conduit of your whole way of participating. And so, if you can be validating you, and that's beautiful honesty, then your alignment won't be go into worry or fear, because your body is taking, it's the antenna of worry and fear from everything around you. But if you validate it, and some people might want to write it, right? Keep a journal of validating, the validation journal, just because it really does
Mhm.
make you know that you really are that a sentient being playing in your human body, yeah, body.
So the golden light meditation and emotional processing work was had to do with inner child work. Yeah, so it was a guided meditation that I still do with all of my Reiki classes today. And we basically use the golden light to identify where the blockages are, anger, fear, resentment,
Yes.
abandonment, whatever it is, rage. And then that is the doorway into the room where you then find the child at that age where the program was set. And it's really helpful to then drop down into the first or second chakra in your tummy, well, lower underneath the navel there, for those of you that don't know chakra system, uh, you then feel that little kid that just didn't receive whatever that child needed at the time. And so maybe you were told no, or maybe you were punished, or whatever happened. We don't go into the story. We just identify the feeling and the emotion. And
And that
go ahead.
that validates that child to be a true vibrant adult, because once you're validated in that space, you get to claim yourself into a big hug of love.
So, what would Archangel Raphael say about the statement that Jesus said, unless you become like children, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven? Is that part of it?
Yes.
That emotional acceptance, that acceptance of embracing the whole you.
Hmm. And to have the wonderment of all around you, because children are vivid participants in absorbing what's around them. And through that, they start validating their safety and their persons of trust and love. And so, as a child, if you bring back into that understanding of looking around you, bringing that in and validating again those places of what is safe, what is love, and being in wonderment of the space that of a connection, for children are still fully connected to source before they go off and learn other programs that the humans have created.
And they're all programs, right?
And they're all programs.
So,
This is
so
true.
first we take on the programs, and then we have to get rid of the programs. We have to unravel the programs.
Right. Be system busters
This
of
is
those
fantastic.
programs.
Yeah, I'd rather be a kid than be an adult. That's for sure.
Mhm. The the deep wonderment and they know the awe, power, and awe knowing of the moment. Kids do. That's why they get so focused in everything, their play, their eating, their sleeping, right? There's a wholeness there.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I love watching children play with their food.
Yes,
I
isn't
used
that the
to get
best
punished when I was playing with the mashed potatoes and the peas. Bad.
part,
It was
right?
a special day when I got the carrots. You can do a lot on a plate with gravy and mashed potatoes, peas, and carrots. Lots of faces, lots of faces. Would be kind of fun, wouldn't it, to have a dinner party where everybody has to play with their food?
Oh,
Wouldn't that be
that would,
good therapy? Because
eh,
how many of us were punished for playing with our food? Oh, so
yes,
there
a
was a.
big, that the data probably is in probably like, I think about 80% or more that you get punished.
Mhm. Yeah, those good old programs. Let's let them go.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you to my
Mm,
audience for joining us once again. Stay cool this weekend. It's gonna
you
be nice and
too.
toasty. Thank you, Trisha. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Raphael.
Thank you.